Hey, what is up guys? GuitarRock here, welcome back to another CounterSide video. Alright, so this is going to be the main staple of the show for the updates in the coming weeks perhaps, because it's going to be CounterSide collaboration with HOLOLYTH EN aka HOLOMYTH. It's going to feature the first gen for the HOLOLYTH myth. Basically Mori Kellyop, Takanashi Kiara, Ninomai Inanis, Gore Gura, and Emilia Watson. Might have butchered their name right there, but hey, I'm not a HOLOLYTH expert by any means. But regardless, let's talk about what is happening in this collab. Let's go and have a look at what do we have that they have to offer. So this is going to be a pretty long patch notes. I want to cover as much as I can, give you guys as much information as I can. So bear with me if the video is a little bit long. So welcome aboard for Brave CEO. You are about to embark on this special journey with 5 mythical guests. To experience this, please thoroughly read this guidebook. Alright, so let's talk about it. You can purchase guest special skin at the limited time collaboration shop as a package. More information, check the info below. You can also get one skin for free at random after completing all the collab missions. If you have rolled a skin that you already have, don't worry, it will be automatically refunded to you as admin coins equivalent of the value of the skin. So this is something that's kind of cool, but we have to pay attention to this if you are spending for any of the skins. So let's talk about it in much more details. So first things first, how long does this entire event last? This is going to last from December 8th, which is tomorrow, all the way until 5th of January next year. So we have approximately slightly less than 1 month, but I would say close enough to be considered a 1 month collab, right? Now as you can see, tomorrow when you install the game after the patch, after the update and everything, there will be a cutscene that will only play once and then there's no way to watch it again. So I'll try my best to record it during the live stream, but damn, if you guys don't want to miss it, make sure you guys don't skip anything. So make sure not to tap too much when logging into the game for the first time after the update to avoid skipping the cutscene by accident. So if you guys miss it, I might have something to be able to, hopefully I can record it and show it to you guys. As you can see, holy moly HOLOLYTH, this is a dedicated banner, right? And then this will be able, you'll be able to access this in the lobby. You can see lobby, gacha, mission, compose, collection, skin. Now, let's talk about a couple of things. There's going to be a number of currency for the event, which is going to be a little bit confusing, which is why I'm here to hopefully make a couple of guides to help you guys. By the way, I might upload some of it to my second channel, so if you guys are not subscribed to GuitarRock Gaming, so make sure you guys check that channel out. Alright, I'll have the main patch notes there as well. So let's talk about one thing first, which is in this case, the missions. As you can see, there's plenty of missions. For example, you want to consume Eternium, it will give you some of these rewards in return. Perform simulations, draw 100 HOLOMYTH figures, collect 10 HOLOMYTH figures, etc, etc. So this is not something that you can do within a day, especially for the simulation. If you guys are not aware, simulation is this thing right here, right? So you can only do at most free to play. You got 2 here, 2 here, 2 here. So you will be able to do 6 simulations a day. But right here you can see perform 5 simulations, 1 out of 30. So that's something that you have to do throughout in the 30 days. Or maybe you have to fork extra as well. If you have been saving some simulation tickets, now's the time to perhaps use it throughout the event. Hopefully we'll be able to get some of those. Now you can see there's multiple of different currency. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit so you can see in more detail what are we getting. So a holo mythical egg, this is going to be something that's used to draw figures. Draw as in like gacha. You want to gacha the figures. Enigmatic holo egg, this will give you SSR HOLOLYTH figures at random. Now keep in mind, figures and skins are not the same thing. Alright, figures and skins separate. Figures are basically the chibi figures that you can put in the dormitory, I believe. And then you get this fashionable holo egg. After clearing all the collab mission, CEO will be able to get one HOLOMYTH member skin at random. Now you can't choose, sadly. This is going to create a little bit of randomization. Out of the 5 characters, you're going to get one of the skin. If the randomly acquired skin overlap with the skin that you have already purchased, admin coins of equivalent value will be automatically refunded to your in-game mailbox, so you will get 2080 admin coins. So I'm not sure what's the best advice here. Maybe wait it out until you complete the entire event and get this holo egg before you buy any of the skins. Maybe that's going to be the best way going forward, but it's going to take a while before you can get all the way to the end. You can see clear all event missions, total of 144 missions for you to be able to complete. That is a lot of missions. That is a lot of missions for you to complete. It's going to take more than a month actively playing to be able to get that skin at random before you can buy the skin of your choice if you want to like reduce the chance of randomization. But even if if you want to prevent this from happening, I know the 2080 admin coins is still a decent value, but it just like, you can always prevent this if you plan everything carefully. That's up to you guys to decide. As you can see, there's also the date bits, which is something that represents Mori Calliop's fans. KFP represents Takanashi Kiara's fans. Takodachi represents Ninomiya Inani's fans. Champ Buds for Galgora fans. Teammates for Watson Emila's fans. So those are the currency apparently that you can obtain. So let's look at the gacha. So what do you get in the gacha? You are able to get a HOLOMYTH figures, alright, special HOLOMYTH figures. And you can apparently purchase some of these by using quartz, and you can also get 300 for free. I'm not sure how much is 300 exactly. Is 300 mythical eggs equals to 300 pulls, 300 draws? Most likely that's the case. Alright, so let's have a look at the figures. As you can see, these are the figures. TB figures for you to collect ranges from normal to awaken SSR. So N figure is this one, R figure is this one, SR figure is this one with mascot. SSR figure, apparently there's 3 variants, and then awaken SSR figure would be this one that you can most likely put in your dormitory. As the rarity rise, figures will become more lively. Alright, so for the ASSR figures, CEO will be able to place them in dormitory. Alright, so if you are looking to collect as many of these as you can, if you guys are not aware, the dormitory basically is this part where you can put your characters, right? So you can interact with them somewhat. And as you can see, this one will allow you to do so if you are into those things, right? I think for me personally, I don't care about the dormitory as much. I'm here for the skins mostly. So duplicates compose system will be able to allow you to create new figure apparently. So you can compose some of these figures if you get a lot of the low rarity ones. As you can see right here. So if you get 10 N, you can combine them and it will become 1 R, 1 rare. 10 rare will become 1 SR, 8 SR will become 1 SSR, 5 SSR will become 1 awaken, 3 awaken will become 1 awaken. So basically, why would you sacrifice 3 awaken to become 1 awaken? Maybe it's something that you already have, you want to exchange for something else. Hopefully randomize it all together. So this is pretty cool, I guess. So you can keep opening this HOLOMYTH eggs. You might get a lot of the N, a lot of the R, but hopefully the idea here is you want to obtain the Awaken SSR because they have the moving chibi. If you care about the chibi, they move around in dormitory, so that's pretty cool, right? So ideally, that is your goal right there. Yeah, it's a good ability for you to be able to, move up the ladder in the rarity. If you have similar duplicates, you can go up. Looks like it's random as well. It will give you a random tier higher figure. The Awaken composition will result in a random Awaken figure. Unfortunately, you cannot choose, which is why they give you the option to sacrifice Awaken to hopefully get random Awaken as well. So there's a chance that you can keep getting dupe. It's going to be quite expensive to collect everything, I assume. Let's talk about the lifetime employment contract. So this is going to give your character the specific voice, I believe, right? Yeah, you will get a special letter along the way. So you can also see each member's message by going to the hamburger menu, collection employee, select the employee you are searching for. The lifetime contract is tied to the character, so you guys don't have to be worried. I strongly believe that's the case unless they change it that you have to lifetime contract again for the skin specifically, then I don't know. We'll find that out tomorrow. Here they didn't really mention. If CEOs have already carried out, CEOs can see the member's message. I assume it's tied to the character, not tied to the skin. So you only need to do it once. So we have already seen this one. So let's talk about the prices. Alright, so $36 package, you can buy the skins. Again, I'm not sure if you guys prefer this method. A lot of other games, a lot of other gachas that I play, players like to complain about, the skins. Better to put it as a monetary value than to put it in a gacha or to put it in any other form of currency. So I'm gonna assume this is something that players would prefer. $36 is maybe it's a little bit pricey on the steep side, but it is a collab skin, so it's a one-time only. Definitely, if you guys see the value, right? You guys see the value proposition in what the skin has to offer, that you can only collect it once and you will never be able to buy them again until the collab reruns, which we don't know if that will ever happen. So that is going to be, up to you to decide if it's going to be worth $36. Now, what do you get in this $36 package? Apparently, you're getting one of the skin, alright? You can choose I think, yeah, you can choose one of the skin. You're also gonna get illustration card of your choice, Entity X Holo Mythical X. Again, the Mythical X is for you to roll to get the chibis. Like again, if you care about these chibis, sure. But if you don't care about the chibis, you just want the skin, then probably that one is not going to hold much value for you. I'm not sure what the card is for, illustration card of choice. I'm guessing again, it's just a collection. So example of illustration card of choice for all HOLOMYTH members. Alright, it's just for collection again, it's not something that you can use per se for the time being, but at least you get the skin and the voice that comes with it if you see that value hits a package. So there is that, right? One thing to keep in mind that the skins are not refundable after purchase, so make sure you guys decide properly. It's not refundable, so once you have purchased it, you have purchased it, right? So think carefully, which one would you want? Like getting all of it can be a little bit expensive depending on, you know, depending on where you live and stuff. So yeah, think carefully which one you actually want. Alright, so let's have a look at the interior. This is going to be for the decorating, specifically for your dormitory. If you guys are not aware, there's plenty of different designs for this. If you care about those stuff, like for me, you can see mine is super blank and Rosara is looking at the ball right there. But yeah, for me, I don't really care about this, but you can buy some of it for admin coins. So that's always good if you're looking to collect. I believe this is gonna disappear as well. Yeah, this is COLLAB exclusive as well. So if you guys want, you know, feel free to buy it because it will only be available for a limited time. What else do we have? We also have the small HOLOMYTH activity pledge package. You can buy this extra chibi. Again, this is also going to be limited time, as you can see. This is going to be the package that personally I don't think the value ties to this is going to be that good, because you do get, although you do get some quartz, but there's better ways to spend admin coins. But again, if you want this for collection, this is also something that's going to be available only for you to put in your dormitory. Alright, so I do have something similar right here, which is for this girl right here. You can see behind that Tarask, Naherin. That is one of the figures that you can place in your dormitory. Yes, she's a figure, she's not a character in that case. What else do we have? Some of this stage set, again, dormitory item, plenty of dormitory item. But now, we get admin coins package that you can purchase HOLOMYTH X. Again, HOLOMYTH X is for you to draw, 10 HOLOMYTHICAL X, these are for you to draw in to get the chibi figures. Now, one frame for each talent, one emote of each talent. So, all of them will have exclusive emotes. That's pretty cool. Now, if you have been playing PvP a lot, you will know the correct way to play PvP and to be toxic in PvP is after you beat your enemy, you send them an emote. For example, the crying emote, the shock emote, or the young harem emote, right? Sometimes I see enemies like to give me the clap emote. The clap emote, or this pay to win, the pouring coffee emote. So, if you want to be extra toxic, I guess these extra emotes right here are available to you. Now, I'm not gonna, you know, judge if you guys would prefer to buy the emotes to be toxic to other players in PvP, but it's something that other players love to do. Alright, so let's move on to the next one, is the HOLOMYTHICAL egg package. As you can see, you can buy this using quartz, 100 quartz for the HOLOMYTHICAL egg times 1. But if you buy 10, it's not going to cost 1000, but instead you get like 10% discount at 900 quartz. Pretty cool, I guess. So I'm going to assume one egg is going to give you one draw for the chibis. Again, this is for you to draw this particular thing right here, right? The figures, so that you can hopefully get the Awakened SSR figure. So that's also going to be something that's quite valuable. At least it's in quartz, so that way the free-to-play players have a chance if you want to go all in. I know quartz is going to be a little bit tight for most of the free-to-play players if you have been, you know, buying a lot of the black tickets every single week. So that's something to keep in mind. Next up is the HOLOMYTH Exchange Center. So you can see you get HOLOMYTHICAL egg. Apparently you get unlimited of it, which is cool. Special holo egg. So HOLOMYTHICAL point. After each figure gacha, CO will be able to earn HOLOMYTH points, and these points can be exchanged for the above items. Okay, so every single one that you get, you will be able to get these books, which in return can give you more draws, which will also give you more books in returns. But I don't believe it's a one-to-one exchange. It's going to get diminished. Mysterious Holo Egg will give you SR to SSR Holo Life figures at random, which is this thing. This thing you can only purchase 10, okay? Special Holo Egg will give you SSR Holo Life figures, an invaluable Holo Egg will give you Awakened SSR Hololive figures. So you cannot buy, there's no way to buy skins here, right? As you can see, these are all just for the event to get the chibis in the dormitory. Again, how much you guys value the dormitory is going to be up to you, but at the end of the day, that one skin is going to be when you complete all the missions. Alright, so pretty cool, I would say. Hopefully, I'll make more thorough guide once the event or the collab event goes live. And yeah, I'm gonna upload a second video on my second channel if you guys want to look at. That's going to be for all the other patch that's coming with Awakened Ju Xiun and the other characters. That's where we're gonna focus on all the stuff there. So make sure you guys subscribe to GuitarRock Gaming. We're gonna check that out, which rearm and stuff. So that's going to be the place to be. Alright, so that's gonna be it for this video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, give this video a like, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. It's going to be a long day for me for sure. I'll be live streaming once the collab goes live. Have a nice day. Goodbye.